Well, the big news right now is Arizona, and Arizona's the shooting, the crazy guy who went and shot a senator and a a judge and a 9-year-old and all these different people that he killed. Um, and it just amazes me. There are already people slamming up saying, "Oh, you need more gun control. If people didn't have guns, this wouldn't happen. You need gun control. Gotta have it right now. Gun control." How stupid are we? How stupid are we as a race that we think as human beings we think oh if we give the guns if we take guns away from people they'll stop shooting each other. How stupid is that? Guns don't kill people. Evil, horrible people kill other people. That gun didn't wake up and say, you know what? I think it's a great idea. I'm gonna go shoot somebody today. It didn't happen. Someone who was sinister and evil was filled with a demonic evil spirit that said, you know what? I'm going to take someone's life today. That is absolutely what happened. To say we need more gun control, we gotta have more gun control. People don't need guns. We gotta take the guns away from people. Be like, you know what? There's a bunch of fat people out there. And you know what? Because they're fat, what we need to do is we need to get rid of spoons. We need to get rid of spoons, forks, and knives. Because spoons, forks, and knives cause people to want to eat more, and that makes them fat. So because of that, we're going to take away all spoons, all forks, and all knives. And, plates. We can't have plates either. Because, well, it makes people fat. And we don't want to do that. So fat people, it's not the responsibility of the person to take, you know, self-government for themselves, take responsibility for themselves and say, you know what, I'm not going to eat that much. I'm going to step back and I'm not going to eat as much. And people now, and I think the general thing we're going to get is, oh, well, some people have genetics. Well, yeah, I know people who have been incredibly huge, and they've worked really hard. Oh, crap! I said the W word. W work. They worked really hard, and they lost the weight. Okay, and they kept it off. There's a schedule, and they say, okay, I can only eat this, and I can eat this much, and I can do this, and I can do that, and I can do this. But to say that we need to control more guns and get guns out of the hands of people to stop killing them is just absolutely stupid. We need to ban all guns. That's dumb. That's the that's the dumbest thing you could ever remotely think about saying is that we need to ban all guns. That's like I said. We need to ban all spoons. Ban all knives and forks because we can't eat anymore because that causes people to get fat. That's dumb. What we need to do is we need to work with people. We need to love on people, and we need to spend time and say, you know what? Here's the deal. I guarantee you that kid in Arizona who went off and popped off everybody, if you look into his history and look into his past, I guarantee you he was the kid in school where everybody made fun of him, everybody trashed him, everybody talked junk on him. And so what he did is instead of trying to become the popular cool kid, he went the other direction. He just became so wounded and so hurt because of his past failures and because of past hurts that he just went into crazy town. And he just started saying, you know what? Screw it. If that's what they think about me, I am going to go nuts. And he starts talking about mind control and being nuts. Yeah. But I guarantee you, had someone reached out to him and befriended him and been nice to him and said, you know what? I'm going to be your friend. And they stepped up and they were legitimately nice and weren't trying to just make fun of the guy, I guarantee you he probably wouldn't have gone that route. But no, we need to control guns. We don't need to invest in people's lives. That's right. No. High schoolers, if you're watching this and you're one of those high schoolers where you're making fun of people and you're trashing on them in high school, that is building up a resentment and an anger and hurt and wounds that are going to either have to be dealt with through counseling or going to have to be dealt with by turning into a nutsy, crazy person. But if you step up and be the high school leader or be that leader that says, you know what, I'm not going to stand for this anymore. I'm not going to make fun of people. I'm not going to trash people. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be sweet. I'm going to love on people. You're going to have less of the crazy people wanting to kill each other. Obviously, there's sin everywhere and there's problems everywhere. So yeah, it's gonna be an issue. But here's the deal: if we, as a human race, as we as human beings, would step up and say, you know what, I'm going to be that person, that guy, that girl who loves on people, we're going to have less of that kind of junk. We need to stop with the insanity of we need to control guns. We need to invest in people. And when we invest in people and spend time with them and pour out our lives for them, trying to help them, that makes everything better. That makes it better. Period. We invest in people, not in trying to legislate and put more rules and controls over people. Absolutely ridiculous. So, less gun control, more love for people. There we go.